What's up guys, we hope you're all doing fantastic today. We are near St. Paul's Cathedral. In this cold weather in London, I feel like eating a tummy warming soup. We are going to visit our favorite Vietnamese chain restaurant, which is simply called Pho. Let's eat!
Pho is a casual chain restaurant inspired by the street food stalls of Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Named after the famous Vietnamese noodle soup, Pho brings to the UK a fresh and healthy menu. The menu is quite extensive and offers lots of delicious choices at a reasonable price.
We've ordered some crispy spring rolls. They're like the most popular Vietnamese food that I've ever known. You can see the crispiness of the roll. You can see all the filling inside. I believe there are some carrots, some vegetables, some mushrooms, some pickles, some glass noodles. And you can see around all the crispy rice paper, nicely fried and all golden brown. Let me have a taste of that one. I'm going to try my first crispy roll with the fish sauce, which I call it as well, nhọc man sauce. The taste of the fish sauce is really strong. So if you're not that fond of that taste, maybe try the other peanut sauce. But I love it with this. I don't know, it kind of cuts with the greasiness, which I really, really like. The wrapping is really crispy too. That's a good crispy roll here. It holds up to its name. The pork inside as well is very tasty. All the pickles inside with the pork and the glass noodle gives a great texture inside. Now that we try with the fish sauce, let's try with the peanut sauce. As you can see, the peanut sauce is really richer, really thicker. It's really like a different consistency with the fish sauce that's really liquidy. The peanut sauce is really sweet. It contrasts very nicely with the crispiness of the roll. So if you're allergic to peanut or any kind of nuts, yeah, don't take the peanut sauce. But you still have the fish sauce to it. The crispy spring rolls are always served with salad and some mint leaves. What you can do is take one leaf, wrap the crispy roll inside, and then dip it one of your sauce that you prefer, and then just take a bite. This little wrap of joy, it's so good. It's really refreshing to eat with the fried crispy roll. Adds a freshness to it. Love it with the salad. You don't have to eat it like that. But I think it's a nice change.
The next starter are some fresh summer rolls. They're wrapped in a rice paper sheet, and in there you can find some rice vermicelli, some, I think, pickled carrots, and fresh herbs. I've taken some with shrimps, so let me dip in some peanut sauce. One bite though. Peanut sauce is very strong. With crunchy peanut bits. It's so refreshing. It made me autumn outside. I still spring in my mouth. All these flavors. Lovely.
I've ordered a beef soup that they call Phở Tái Lăn. My accent might be not that great, but that might do. The broth is all steamy. You can see like lots of pieces of meat in there, some rice noodles, a couple of spring onions on top as well. And then on the side, you have all this nice platter with so many herbs. You can see some bean sprouts, you can see some fresh mint leaves, a nice lemongrass leaf, some basil, there's a lime, and some chilies here as well, if you like to spice your soup up. I'm gonna add all of these ingredients inside my soup. And as you can see, all the leaves are like coming up in branches. So what I like to do is to take the leaves out one after another so that I have like a whole bunch of that just to dump inside the soup. So just a personal favorite, but you can technically take one of the branches and dump in the soup. It tastes just as good. Let's have a taste of that beefy broth. Wow. Even though the broth is like really clear, you'll be like, maybe there's no taste to it. But you'll be wrong to assume that, because all the beef flavor is all concentrated in that delicious soup. You can taste the beef stock, you can feel some vegetables in there as well. course, it would taste that rich because the broth is actually cooked for 12 hours. So you can imagine all the flavor oozing out from the beef and all the goodness in there, making the broth like succulent. Also with all the herbs that has been like cooked with the beef and with all the added freshness of the fresh ingredients, you can smell all the fragrance of the fresh herbs. It's really good. Like if you like the smell of fresh mint, if you like basil, if you like as well, the lemongrass also has a very, very strong fragrance and gives a really, really nice taste to the soup as well. And with the added lemon and the tiny bit of chilies here, I have a nice kick to my soup, which I like. Let's have a taste of the beef. Looks really tender. It's like really thin brisket. To be fair, these pieces of meat taste very good, but they're a bit tough and a bit chewy. Fair enough, but still not too bad. All the noodles are hidden beneath, so I have kind of a hard time to pull them out, but you have the gist of it. Let's try that chunk of let's try that chunk of noodles. The texture of the rice noodles are like very smooth. It glides in your mouth. Love the feeling of it. Sorry for the slurping, but it just tastes so good. And the fresh herbs, love eating it just by itself like that as well. A bit of basil. You can have it with the soup. And it tastes just as delicious. And you saw as well that we added some bean sprouts. It adds to the crunchiness. So you have all kind of texture inside the soup. And this kind of soup are really healthy, like warms you up nice and cozy. But all the ingredients are very healthy. I mean, it's all herbs, fragrance, and some noodles. And a bit of protein for the meat or chicken or prawn if you like some.
The next dish I have is a vermicelli salad, which is called Beef Bun. I can see some rice noodles, some stir-fried bean sprouts, some herbs. I can see coriander, mint, some pickles, lovely pickles, and an extra spring roll, fried spring roll for me. Can I try this, maybe? Don't know if you can hear the crunch. Crunch is good, very good. No, let me just put the sauce, mix a little bit, so we can have all the flavors mixed together. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. I can see some fried onions on top and a bit of red pepper. It's going to be a little bit spicy, so we may have to add some more spices to it. Tiny bits of beef. Very fragrant. And we can feel a little bit of garlic and lemongrass. Lovely. And the noodles. Wow. It's like a festival of flavors in my mouth. Lovely. I love this. But you know what? It's missing something. A nice cake. I believe this is some magic. I believe this is some spicy oil. Whoa. Put a little bit of this. So I've added some extra chili oil. Now we're talking. Mix it well. I want to feel the burn in my mouth. It smells better. Not as... Yeah, a little bit spicy. But better. What I love here is that you have some sauce on the side, some oils. You can customize your own dish. You can put some more heat with the chili oil. You can put some garlic vinegar, I guess, some sriracha sauce. Let's add some sriracha sauce. Sriracha sauce. Just a tiny bit. I've just pimped my noodles. Whoa. Much more flavorful. You feel the heat. It's a very flavorful dish, but very healthy at the same time. It's not too greasy. It's not too hearty. Just, yeah, it's some herbs, some vegetables, a little bit of beef meat. Love this. That's it for today's Yum Yum Adventure, guys. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
We definitely recommend you visit Pho, the Vietnamese chain restaurant that's all over the UK.
It was delicious and refreshing. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye! And in this cold weather in London, I feel like eating a tummy warming soup.
And a soda on the side.